It's the big birthday. It's 4 birthdays in one day.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's a very special occasion for me. We're going to be talking about the big birthday bash over at the Sulkies. Yep, it is 1 year ago to this very day, well, 1 year ago to this very occasion, that I started covering these. And I remember it very well because it was the big birthday bash last year too. So, happy 1 year anniversary to me, right? It's been quite a year, I've got to say, but we've come right round again, and we're going to be covering them again because it's the big birthday bash again. And if you don't know what that is, it means that it is a double set of twins' birthdays. That's 4 birthdays in one day. How the hell did they manage that? Now, what did I read? That somebody suggested that they had the second set of twins to coincide with the first set of twins specifically. Is that what I actually read? Can somebody please verify if that was actually true or just a rumor? I read it. Somebody said that, yep, you had a C-section, I think it was, to, yeah, anyway. Or they were induced. I don't know, right? Is that an actual thing? Did that actually happen, or did I imagine it? Anyway, please let me know in the comments. Let's have a look at what actually happened in this birthday.
Welcome back to the Sullivan family. So it's the biggest, well, one of the biggest days of the year for our family.
Absolutely, Ben. Gotta get that right, you know. It's not the biggest day for your family. The biggest day is coming up in a few days' time. That's right. It's your birthday, isn't it, Ben? Don't think that I've forgotten you, you know. We will celebrate together. I'll be there now, right?
It's the big birthday. It's 4 birthdays in one day. It's Isabel, Charlotte, Leah and Erin. And it's a really exciting day for them. They absolutely love it. And for us, they absolutely love it, don't they? The big birthday.
Apart from they're all at school.
They're all at school, unfortunately. They're all at school. So Charlotte's at home at the moment, but Isabel's doing it. She's got an exam this morning. But a bit of news before we start. It's a bit of news about this little one here, who is at the moment fast asleep on my shoulder. We had another one with the bug last night.
Okay, hands up who thought that if you were sick as a child, right, your number one thing that you would absolutely hope that your parents would do for you would be to hang you over their shoulder like a bag of spuds and film you for YouTube. Did you ever have that dream, or was it just me, you know? I feel like that's really something that I'd have loved to have happened to me when I was a kid. Yeah, seriously.
Another one with the sickness bug, and that was about, I don't even know what time. Was it 2 o'clock in the morning? Was it? There's a recurring theme there.
And then 2:30 in the morning, and then she did go back to sleep. But I was thinking that I was hearing her being sick every 2 minutes, so I sat up for 2 minutes.
And then she was nagging for breakfast this morning.
She was fine.
So we gave her a little bit.
Bouncing around, absolutely fine.
Gave her a little bit of breakfast, and that came up as well. So that's it now. So she's worn out.
She's not ill, is she? She's bouncing around all over the place.
No.
Oh, of course not. She's not ill, guys. She's not ill. She's just been throwing up all night. She's been throwing up this morning. She had her breakfast. She threw that up too. But she's not ill. Fuck. She's a trooper as this one. My God.
She is.
It's very strange. It's very strange. I mean, it's good that she's not poorly with it, but I expected to be like really...
Well, as long as she's not poorly with it. I mean, she does not look well, I've got to say. Not that I wish her bad or anything, but, you know, she doesn't look the best. I'm not quite sure where they're getting the fact that she's not, you know, she's not ill from, because she doesn't look great. But
not feeling well this morning. No, she's out bouncing around wearing a sick bowl as a hat. Like I had cleaned it out.
I'm gonna
disinfected it.
I'm gonna lay her down for a nap in a minute anyway. But she's just gone to sleep on me for a second. Anyway, it's been a massively busy morning. So obviously started with the little twins opening their presents, and they were so super excited. It was nuts. So what I've done is I've filmed it already, but I've also filmed last night showing you the lounge setup and what the girls had done last night, Olivia and Zoe. And Isabel.
Well, Isabel was making the cake as well.
Well, there you go. So he did a really, really good job at setting it all up last night. And I showed you that as well. So what I'll do is, I'll let you see what we did last night and this morning. Okay, guys, it's Wednesday night. It's about 11, or gone 11 o'clock. It's about 10 past 11 or something like that. The girls have finished. When I say the girls, I mean Olivia and Zoe have been prepping.
So you count Zoe as one of the girls now, and so Olivia and Zoe, they're like the new twins now, are they? Is that the thing? Is that what's going on here?
For the biggest birthday of the year. They've been prepping all night. I cooked tea tonight. That was my job. But they've been prepping all night, and I'm going to show you what they've done. It looks really good. There's the 16 balloon for the older girls. And going down, all the prezzies laid out for the twins, Leah and Erin. And then number 8, and their Barbie head balloon, hearts. And then over there is Isabel's presents. And the Sweet 16 gifts as well. And she's got mini eggs.
Funny you should mention that it is their Sweet 16. Any plans of like having a party or, you know, something special? Maybe invite your friends over. Their friends, not your friends, Ben. What the hell? Don't get your mates over. Bunch of 16-year-olds. Anyway, yeah, so... yeah, it's their Sweet 16. So what are they doing? Any plans? Going out? They going out, having a party, right? Celebrating it? No? Nothing? Okay. Because I think isn't it your birthday coming up? So you're probably going to be going out for that instead. Maybe you can have like a double party.
16 packets of mini eggs.
I'm sorry, what? Was that 16 packs of mini eggs or 16 mini eggs? Because 16 packs of mini eggs sounds quite a few too many. I mean, is that normal? I don't have a 16-year-old child, but do they, you know, do you normally get 16 packs of mini eggs? Is that a thing? Maybe it's a Scottish thing, I don't know.
And then over this side is the roller skate, the glitter balls with strings on for the younger twins for a bit of fun, and the Sweet 16 curtain behind the sofa.
Oh my god, that looks horrendous. Honestly, that looks bad. That actually looks worse than I ever could have imagined it. I'm sorry, but it does. Imagine waking up to that. You just turned 16 and your life has been plastered all over YouTube for one thing, and then your dad goes and pulls a stunt like that. Oh my good god, Jesus, it'll be all over the school, that will be. And you wonder why your kids don't want to go to school.
Okay girls, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good, let's go for it then.
I don't know how to 16th birthday and 8th birthday. Wow! Roller skates! Wait, roller skates. I wanted, do you know where I split toys? I wanted roller skates. So I think I got roller skates. Everybody was roller.
Leah, you're the one stand here. You're on the other side.
Anybody else feeling a bit claustrophobic when they see so many kids in that one room? It feels like they shouldn't be able to fit in there at all, right? It does. It feels like they need to, you know, maybe do 2 at a time, like 2 kids, not just like the twins, just them on their own, right? No more kids in there, because it's too much, too many people, and it's like that all over the house. If you notice, the hallways are really thin and there's lots of things around it. You know, it's not very well spaced out, shall we say, and it feels like that there's not enough room to breathe in any room, and then in the hallways and everywhere. It's just really bad.
So Erin should be on the left and Leah should be on the right.
You might like this one. I don't know about this. That one. And what's that one? Can you be open? Yeah. What is that one? Look. Just oh. What? I got a sketchbook. I got brush pen. Yeah. I got a sketchbook. I got brush pen. I want to.
Oh, they're really cool, aren't they?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm watching this here, and a lot of the clips, Ben, your camera angles leave a lot to be desired, and I feel like it's inappropriate for the majority of people to be watching this, and it really shouldn't be on YouTube. You know, you've been doing YouTube for how many years now, Ben? It's quite a few, isn't it? You know, and you would have thought you would have learned not to film your kids from certain angles, you know, because you know the sort of people that are on YouTube, and yet you still don't seem to care too much about your own kids, and that's quite worrying to me.
A really good time this morning opening their presents, and they love those little cameras. That was a genius idea by Zoe.
Yeah, well, the problem is when they've got like their birthday and Christmas so close together, and they're at that age where I don't really want to get them. Do you know what I mean?
I'm confused. I am. I'm not gonna lie. So Ben has just basically praised Zoe for her present choices, for getting these little camera things. They basically print out these little pictures. You take a picture and it prints it out on a piece of like what looks like loo roll, and yeah, that's basically what it is. And Ben says, Zoe, you did amazing getting that. It was a great idea. Zoe says, well, you know, it's they have the Christmas and the birthdays, and you don't really know what to get them, do you? And she's like, what is wrong with you? Seriously, Zoe, what is wrong with you? You're basically saying it's a load of shit, is what you're saying. You're saying, I didn't have a clue what to get my kids, and this was the best I could come up with. And that's what you're saying, you know. So is it a good present? Is it a bad present? I don't know if Ben was being a bit over the top about it, or whether Zoe is being a bit under the weather about it. Maybe it's just her and her depression. She comes across as a very sort of sullen type person that doesn't ever smile about anything ever, you know? And it kind of drags on you, but so seriously, it is quite, it's not the best if you're listening to you talk.
They've got an iPad, albeit one of them's broken, but it's still usable. They've got an iPad. They've just had loads of Barbie stuff for Christmas. Yeah. I didn't really want to buy them more Barbie stuff, although they do have a Barbie set each. But I bought that in the sale after Christmas.
You know what you could do? You could whip any cash that they have off of them, and you know, put it towards buying their own gifts again, like you did last year. That was a lovely occasion, wasn't it? It'll go down in YouTube folklore what you did that year to your kids.
It's difficult to know what to buy them, so I actually went on to Google and Googled present ideas for 8-year-olds, because there was nothing that they particularly wanted.
You didn't, seriously, did you? What the fucking idiot, seriously. What that tells me is you have no clue what your kids like, or what they might like to get, and or what their interests are, and you thought, yeah, I just Google it. It's almost akin to people who ask their followers what they should get their own children for the birthdays and stuff like that. Yeah, not for me.
So the next thing then was I had a little chat with the twins before we went to school. Then we did the school run. So I'll show you that now. Right, have you had a lovely morning?
Yeah. Yes.
What are your favourite presents that you've got today then?
Squishies and the camera.
The camera is amazing, isn't it? So you started scrapbooking the camera, haven't you? Scrapbooking, yeah? It's very, really good. So are you ready for school?
Yeah.
Right, show us your badges then. Cool, number 8. Show us your hairbands.
You know what? You never fail to amaze me, Ben. Right? I know I've talked a lot on this channel about you and your love of letting everybody know where your kids go to school, right? You don't hide it. You tell everybody the area that you live in, the town you live in, and you even walk your kids to school and film outside their school. So it's not a secret at this point, I get that. But to actually film your kids in their school uniform with their badge showing is an absolute moronic thing to do. Seriously. Honestly, I literally, I can't cope with this level of stupidity. Honestly, they just do not care. One little ounce of, yeah, they don't care.
Okay, girls, firstly, have you had a good day today?
Yes.
Have you had a good birthday?
Yeah.
Did you like your birthday presents?
Yeah.
So they're all home from school now, and they're straight out of their school uniforms and into the Sullivan family merch tops, right? So you gotta get those merch sales in and advertise your channel using your 2 birthday girls, right?
Did you like your cameras?
Yeah.
Do you want to show people what you've done?
Yeah.
So you've had your cameras, you've been taking photos, and what have you been doing then with your photos?
So here's a little lesson for you, Ben, right? I know this is quite, it's not a big thing, obviously, but it's an indication of, consent, right? It's a good idea to teach kids consent. And you have asked, do you want to show people what you have done? And that's referring to the cameras and photos that they've been taking, right? And that's, quite innocent, obviously. But the problem is that they don't know what they're consenting to here. You've asked them, do you want to show everybody what you've done? Now, have you explained to them what everybody means to them? What does it mean to them, right? Everybody. Does it mean like 50 people? Does it mean 1,000 people? Does it mean 10,000 people? Do they even know what 10,000 people looks like? Could they picture 10,000 people? If you were, now it's a good example, right? If you have one of your kids, right, in a stadium full of 10,000 people all staring at your child, and your child does not know which way to turn because there's too many people, how would you feel about that child being so alone? And that's what you're doing to them online. That is so sad. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. My point is that, that is my point. I hope somebody has deciphered what my point was. The point is that the kids, they don't know what they're consenting to. You ask them, do you want to show people what you've got, what you've done, and they don't know what that is, what that means.
But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Really hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications and drop us a like. Don't forget on.
So that was it. And the other twins didn't really get a look in on this day. So some may say that's a bit selfish not to include the twins, the older twins. But the fact is that, they had schoolwork and one of the twins had an exam. And most of all, they most likely didn't want to open their gifts on camera, right? So that's good. So they got what they wanted. The thing is, what I have an issue with here is the fact that the younger twins didn't get the same, they weren't accommodated in the same way as the older twins. They didn't get the same consideration. They weren't allowed to opt out of being filmed for the vlog for their, on their birthday. But my guess is that even if they were asked, they would say, yes, please, Daddy. That's a great idea. Because it goes back to, again, what I said before about them not knowing what they are consenting to. They don't know. They don't understand that there are 10, 20,000 people watching them. They don't know that their image will be out there forever. They don't know that there are people online looking at them with an undesirable type way, and they don't know, they don't understand. You, Ben, and you, Zoe, as the parents, you do understand, although I really, really don't think you do. There's got to be something wrong with people who willingly exploit their own children for money and to the the wrong crowd, you know. They know that these people are watching, they know what's happening online, and yet they carry on doing the little Ben things and little Zoe things, because that's all that matters, isn't it? Doesn't matter who's watching, you know. Pounds and pennies, you know, it's all that. Anyway, that's my thoughts about the vlog, about the birthday. I'm going to be back with some absolute crackers coming up. I'm going to be talking about the food halls, for those that are interested in that. I know a lot of you have opinions on that type of thing, but I've also got a very special thing coming up, and Zoe's not going to want to miss this one. Can't tell you what it is though. Until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. That's most important. Let me know that you want more of these and I will deliver. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye bye.